A professional website is not proof of a legitimate broker. Reninkeb.com presents itself as an online investment and trading platform offering access to global financial markets. The website promotes trading opportunities, financial growth, and the possibility of steady returns. The language is confident, the interface appears structured, and the branding attempts to look credible. However, when we focus strictly on verifiable facts rather than marketing claims, serious concerns emerge. The project operates under the domain reninkeb.com and appears to function as a broker, likely offering CFD trading or other leveraged financial instruments. Regulation status is not confirmed. There is no clearly displayed and independently verifiable license number linked to a recognized financial regulator. In the financial sector, regulation is the core mechanism that protects investors from fraud, abuse, and operational misconduct. Without confirmed supervision, users assume full counterparty and operational risk. Verification must rely exclusively on official regulatory databases. Searches conducted through the Financial Conduct Authority register at register.fca.org.uk, the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission database at cisec.gov.cy, the Australian Securities and Investments Commission at connectonline.asic.gov.au, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission at seis.gov, and FINRA BrokerCheck at brokercheck.finra.org do not confirm a licensed entity clearly connected to reninkeb.com. Verification through official registers does not confirm the presence of a license. This strongly suggests the platform operates as an unlicensed broker. An unlicensed broker does not provide statutory investor protection, does not participate in compensation schemes, and is not bound by strict capital and compliance requirements. The services promoted appear to include speculative instruments such as CFDs. Contracts for difference are complex and high-risk derivatives. They allow traders to speculate on price movements without owning the underlying asset. Leverage is commonly used in such instruments. Leverage multiplies both potential profits and potential losses. In regulated markets, leverage is capped to protect retail clients from rapid capital erosion. When an unlicensed broker offers leveraged trading without enforceable safeguards, the risk of significant financial loss increases dramatically. In many CFD models, the broker may act as the counterparty to client trades, creating an inherent conflict of interest. Without regulatory oversight, there is no independent authority ensuring fair execution or transparent pricing. Minimum deposit requirements and account types may be presented as accessible or attractive. However, low entry barriers combined with promises of strong returns are common features in investment scam structures. There is no publicly verified evidence that client funds are held in segregated accounts at reputable banks. There is also no independently confirmed participation in any investor compensation mechanism. Without these safeguards, clients face full exposure to operational risk and potential withdrawal issues. From a technical standpoint, domain characteristics provide additional context. Platforms that appear with limited operating history, privacy-protected ownership, and minimal corporate footprint often resemble recurring fraud patterns. While domain privacy itself is not unlawful, financial intermediaries entrusted with client funds are expected to operate with full transparency. If the real operator behind reninkeb.com cannot be clearly and independently identified, the overall risk increases. Legal transparency appears limited. A legitimate broker typically discloses a full legal entity name, registration number, physical office address, governing jurisdiction, and detailed client agreements. Clear disclosure of regulatory supervision and fund protection measures is standard practice. If such information is vague, generic, or not independently verifiable, it constitutes a serious red flag. Investors should not rely solely on statements made on the platform's own website. Several warning indicators commonly associated with serial fraud schemes are visible: absence of confirmed licensing, absence of a recognized regulator, limited corporate transparency, lack of verified investor protection mechanisms, elevated risk of capital loss, and potential withdrawal issues. Individually, these elements are concerning. Combined, they create a high-risk environment. How can investors avoid similar investment scams? First, always verify a broker's license directly through official regulatory databases such as the FCA, SISEC, ASIC, SEC, or FINRA. Never rely on logos or certificates unless they are independently confirmed. Second, understand that CFD trading with high leverage carries significant risk. High leverage increases exposure to rapid losses. Third, confirm that the broker clearly discloses its legal entity and supervisory authority in a way that can be verified. Fourth, avoid platforms that promise guaranteed profits or use aggressive sales tactics. Legitimate brokers do not guarantee returns. Finally, evaluate transparency carefully. Generic branding, vague documentation, and missing regulatory confirmation are strong warning signals. In conclusion, reninkeb.com cannot be considered a verified or legally regulated broker based on publicly available evidence. The absence of confirmed licensing, combined with high-risk trading features and limited transparency, creates a serious risk for investors. Our experts recommend refraining from any financial interaction with this project. In financial markets, regulation is protection. Without regulation, the risk rests entirely on the investor. No verified license means no real protection.